It is your boy T here with another Have You Seen That with T movie review, and today we are reviewing my most anticipated movie of 2026, Project Hail Mary.
Oh my god. So, I met an alien. He's kind of growing on me. At least he's not growing in me, which was a concern for a little while.
Project Hail Mary is the film adaptation of the 2021 novel of the same name written by Andy Weir. This movie had everything going for it for me because it was directed by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, who also directed the Lego Movie, both 21 and 22 Jump Street, plus Across and Into the Spider-Verse, which are all movies I truly adore. Add in the much disrespected and underrated Ryan Gosling, and I was completely sold. The plot reads as follows. Science teacher Ryland Grace wakes up alone on a spaceship light years from Earth. As his memory returns, he uncovers a mission to stop a mysterious substance from killing the sun and save Earth. An unexpected friendship may be the key. As a person who did not read the book, the trailer spoiled that unexpected friendship twist, and that made me even more interested in the movie and to see how it would play out on the big screen, and thank goodness I did. I'm a huge fan of human stories of space exploration, like the Star Trek movies, Armageddon, The Martian, which is also a book written by Andy Weir, Spaceballs, Fast 9,
We're in outer space!
and my personal favorite, Interstellar. I had really high hopes of this movie, and did it disappoint? On Rotten Tomatoes, this movie is right now sitting at 94% fresh, which I would agree. This movie is pretty damn incredible. But let's break down why it might be worth your time and money or not. Let's kick off with the highlights. I would say the number one highlight of the movie that really works for me is the incredible combination of Ryan Gosling and the duo of Lord and Miller. Ryan Gosling has proven over time he can be a serious actor, he can be an action star. He has also shown that he can be a relatable everyman with incredible comic timing and wit. Fall Guys showed all of those attributes off to a T, and this movie did the same. The character of Grace literally went to space kicking and screaming and became a reluctant hero who lost his memory but still kept his essence and wit, which to some might find annoying, but I found it incredibly endearing. The story is beloved, and I do not know if Andy Weir wrote so much humor in the book, but we know Lord and Miller will break up the most tense moments with a joke or just subtle humor. Not that Taika Waititi humor, but a very human, easing the tension of the end of the world humor. Then we get to the revelation of the movie somewhere around the hour mark, and the movie turns into a buddy road trip movie. We get introduced to Rocky from another dying planet on the other side of the solar system trying to complete the same mission to save their dying planet from extinction. As a viewer, I went from feeling empathetic to Grace's loneliness to joy as we saw two beings becoming best friends and save the galaxy from its inevitable demise through the power of science and friendship. It sounds corny on paper, but it was a total joy to watch play out on the big screen. I saw the movie at my local Cinemark in XD, and I can say that this movie was gorgeous and beautifully shot. Even though all of the locations felt distant and claustrophobic at the same time, the closest of the characters like Carl, Yao, and the mysterious Eva Stratt, played magnificently by Sandra Hüller.
The sun is not the only star dying. Every star was infected by its neighbor, except one.
Why?
Who to me had one or two of the best scenes in the entire movie, really helped with making that limited space feel a particular togetherness working towards a goal that was so much bigger than all of them. Same with Rocky and Grace on their ship. The tight space on the ship brought them together closer. physically, and we saw them learn to communicate and become something unexpected. They became family. And I love those type of stories. After leaving the movie, I got really upset with myself because I kept trying to find flaws with the movie. In my head, I constantly kept comparing it to Interstellar, which to me is completely not fair to this movie because that movie is in a class of its own in my book. And while this film does not reach those heights to me personally, there wasn't too much to dislike about the film. But I did go to the Spoiler King's live stream that evening after seeing the movie, and Brian the Grizzly from the Spoiler King said he loved the book so much and that the movie missed its mark in quite a few key areas because it was missing so much, and I totally get that on two different levels. One, it is impossible to put such a dense book into a 2-hour movie, and typically that movie you create in your head while you're reading will always be different than the movie that another director will put on the big screen. So if you read and loved the book, you might go into this and find yourself a bit disappointed, even though I heard they played the movie pretty close to the book. I mentioned a 2-hour movie before, and this movie clocked in at 2 hours and 36 minutes, which is a lot, but I did not feel that time at all. I was totally invested in the story, but looking back, I think they could have cut about 15 to 20 minutes and made it a tighter, more general, audience-friendly runtime, and still given us a wonderful movie experience. So, of course, as always, I ask the question, who is this movie made for? This movie is for lovers of sci-fi. If you love feel-good, funny, genre-bending, emotional stories, this movie is for you. If you love cute alien creatures, which I typically don't, this movie is definitely for you. If you are a Ryan Gosling fan or a Phil Lord and Christopher Miller fan, you will love this movie. If you're looking for something to hold you over until the next Spider-Verse movie next year, this one will do it for sure, along with Brand New Day coming out in a few months. My final thoughts on this is that I truly had a great time at the theater. I enjoyed watching this story play out, and I think you will too if you haven't already, because as of me writing this, the movie has already taken over $80 million domestically and over $141 million worldwide. So audiences are definitely showing up and liking what they see. But have you seen Project Hail Mary? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you fist my bump leaving the theaters? If so, let me know down in the comments. And while you're down there, let me know your favorite sci-fi space romp. Interstellar is hard to beat in my book. It checked every box I needed in a space odyssey type of movie, but what's yours? Let me know in the comments down below and like the video while you're at it. And if you're new here, subscribe to the Have You Seen That With T YouTube channel and hit that bell icon to get all of my movie reviews the second they drop, because the summer's almost here and we got a lot of movies to talk about. So let me join you on your movie going journey and let's go out and enjoy the theater. And of course, I'll catch you later.
We're in outer space! Told you numbers don't lie. This is crazy, bro. Man, how much candy did you eat?
Well, I eat candy when I get nervous.